Hello and welcome to my meditation. My name is Debra Baker and I am just delighted that you have joined me today, and even more delighted that I am coming to you from the banks of Lake Coeur D'Alene in Coeur D'Alene, Idaho. So I wanted to record out here so that you could hear the waves hitting the shore, maybe, and find some peace in that sound. I just love the sound of water and nature. Let's begin with our 3 nice deep breaths. And let's now relax our bodies. I'm tempted to turn the camera off of me completely and just let you look at the lake, but it doesn't seem quite proper. So let's imagine that sweet energy from that water coming up into the soles of our feet. And just relax with each wave, just relaxing our feet, our ankles, our lower legs. It's a little chilly here, so I will not be getting in the lake. However, it's just wonderful to be near it. And just feel that energy from the water moving up our lower legs, into our knees, into our upper legs. If you've had the chance to go swimming and hang onto a raft and you just let your feet and your legs hang in the water, and you can move them around if you want to, or you can just let them hang there. Just imagine that feeling. Completely letting go. And then feeling that water, that peaceful water energy moving into your tailbone, your pelvic floor, your lower back, your sit bones, your lower abdomen. Imagine that energy just moving all the way up. When we are in water, when we're immersed or submerged, when we're in water, our bodies are supported and we can move more freely. So imagine, kind of moving your pelvis around, loosening it up, feeling that energy all the way through your pelvis into your midsection, through your midsection, moving into your rib cage. And as it does, feel it in tips of each finger and thumb, and moving up one knuckle at a time through your hands into your wrists, lower arms, elbows, upper arms. And feel it moving into your heart space. I find water so healing. The sound of water, being in water. Sometime I hope to record a meditation for us near a beach, an ocean or a Gulf beach, so that we can just hear the waves coming in and out instead of having to imagine them. And feeling that healing energy of the water. I know the largest percentage of the earth is covered with water. So Mother Earth, we think of Mother Earth as Earth, but really Mother Earth is more water than Earth. Feel that water moving into your heart space, moving up your arms, coming together in your collarbone, your shoulders. Feel your shoulders sink down. It's an unusually warm day here in Coeur d'Alene for this time of year, and so there are people out on the lake that typically wouldn't be able to go out because it's cold. I feel like that's kind of a privilege, and I'll have some pictures at the end of this meditation of the scenery nearby because it's so beautiful. The waves from the earth, from the boat that just passed. And now feel that water, that healing energy move into your neck. Imagine it massaging the muscles on the sides of your neck and back, seeping in around your vertebrae and allowing it to just kind of relax. Allow your vertebrae in your neck to feel supported so that it's not, there's no more tension or stress in your neck. Like your head is floating like a bubble. And then feel it go into your jawbone, around your ears, in your face. I invite you to allow your face to have no expression. Around your eye sockets. Feel your eyes become like pools. Let it moving all the way through your head, to the crown of your head, and then releasing. Letting go. So I really didn't know what the theme for our meditation was going to be until I sat down here, and my guide said that we are going to focus on powerlessness and letting go. Most of us have been told from little on, we need to get going, we need to do things, we need to make things happen, and more so as we get older. We are responsible people, we need to get things done. If it is to be, it is up to me, blah, blah, blah. Well, I would suggest, or my guides are suggesting through me, that we don't make anything happen. It is infinite spirit moving in, through, and as us that makes things happen. I've been focusing a lot on healing because that's what my next book is going to be about. And my realization is that no human being heals another, or an animal, or anything. It is the infinite presence moving in, through, and as us that does the healing. We can do our part, and I'm not saying we don't have a part to play, but the energy doesn't come from us, it comes through us. So much as any of us might want to, we don't get to make these waves happen on shore. I mean, sure, we could be in a boat and cause some waves to happen, but the natural waves that happen because of Mother Nature, which is where the most power lies, comes from the infinite. God is present, fully present in the earth, as the earth. As that fly that just flew by me, as the flowers that are blooming, and the leaves that are changing. I'm going to take some pictures of the leaves across the lake that are changing, and so beautiful, so wonderful. I invite you to think about one thing that you want to accomplish. And I am all about application. You have an idea, that's cool, but if you want me to understand it, you're going to have to apply it to something. And I think that's true of a lot of us. So this idea of what do I want to accomplish and how can I allow the infinite to move in, through, and as us. So the application of that for me, and I hope you can extrapolate it into whatever your intention is, would be to become more flexible and stronger. So at my age, I am not focused so much on getting a perfect body. I think that ship sailed. But I want to get a healthier body. I want to be able to be healthy enough and strong enough and flexible enough to enjoy my days, to not be limited by limitations in my body. So I began this year practicing yoga every day. There are lots of yoga videos, and the one I do is Yoga with Adrienne, who is delightful and very spiritual. But every day I had this commitment to show up and do my yoga. I am powerless over how far I can stretch, how flexible I become, how strong I become. I show up and I put the rest of it in God's hands. In some ways I'm amazed at my progress. In other ways I think, I don't think I've made any progress at all. But it's not about the progress. So I suggest, if you have a goal and intention that feels like it's out of reach, and you've been trying and trying and trying, and it's not happening, let's just imagine this water, that your intention, you put it in a little paper boat, you create a boat out of paper, and you set it on the water and you allow it to float away. You give it to God. You give it to the universe. You let it go. And recognize that we can plan actions, but we can't plan results. We can plan for things. We can try to make things happen. We can, do our part. More of it is out of our hands than in our hands. So we do our part and then we let go of the results. So maybe there's a whole bunch of little paper boats that you need to put on the water. Perhaps it's a relationship that you've tried to heal, that you've had the intention of healing, and you just can't seem to make it. No matter what you say, it's not the right thing. We are powerless over how other people react to us. We have power and control over our own thoughts, words, and actions. So you say what you think is the right thing, you do what you feel is the right thing, you are thinking thoughts, positive thoughts, and then you let go. You put it in God's hands. I had a friend who was struggling years ago, and I kept trying to help him. And finally, when I let go of trying to, get him to reach the conclusion I thought he should reach, and I let go and said, you know what? His path is none of my business. I had all of the best intentions for helping him, and now I need to let it go. And as soon as I let it go, as soon as I put it in God's hands, he got better. He made different choices. He got on the road to recovery. And it was a really powerful lesson for me that it's not up to me, especially other people's stuff. Just imagine letting it go. All of your relationships, sending love and release, knowing that ultimately all of it is in God's hands. All of it is one with the infinite. I don't know if I've mentioned this technique before, but I would like to mention it now. It's called the Fred technique. And how it works is you get in touch with your own spirit guides. And if you have someone that you are trying to fix a relationship with, or you're trying to have a relationship with, or whatever, there's just something there you can't quite get. I invite you to call your spirit guides, invite your spirit guides into this kind of place. Maybe you see them around a campfire, and then you invite the other person's spirit guides to meet with yours, and you just invite them all. Please do what you can. I'm putting this whole relationship in your hands. I don't want to be unkind or unloving, and I don't want to receive unkindness or, any kind of negativity from anyone else. So I'm just putting this all in your hands and trusting that all is well and all is well. So let's do it right now. Call your spirit guides to your powwow place, and then call the other person's spirit guides. What I'm going to do right now is invite your spirit guides. And because in the infinite there is no time or space, no matter when you listen to this meditation, my guides will be there waiting for you, for your guides. So I just call them all together. My intention is for you to receive infinite unconditional love. And if there are any words that you need to hear in your heart from me, it is my intention that you hear them. And just let it go. And recognize that there is one who has all power. And it's not me. It's not any human. It is the oneness. It is the one presence and the one power. It is our truest essence, freely and fully available to us at all times. Take a nice deep breath and breathe in that infinite power. Breathe it in. Breathe it out, and know that you are a beautiful soul. You truly are whole and perfect exactly as you are, and I consider myself so privileged to share these moments with you and to share this beautiful place with you. The infinite presence in me sees, knows, acknowledges, and loves the infinite presence in you as you. Namaste.